10 things you didn't know about Julian Newman. Julian Newman is a point guard who is 1.7 meters tall and stands 5 feet 7 inches. When he was in 5th grade, Newman was playing varsity basketball for Downey Christian School when he first gained notoriety in 2012 for his trending highlight films on YouTube. Some media outlets hailed him as a child prodigy, while others criticized the way he was marketed. He sparked strong feelings in both camps. Hello everyone and welcome back to NBA Reloaded. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates about NBA players and their lifestyle. With that being said, let's get started. When Newman was 3 years old, he started exhibiting an interest in basketball, and his father Jamie quickly started talking to him to recreational leagues and using regulation-sized balls. As a result of his father's strict training, Newman reportedly made 200 jump shots, 200 floaters, and 100 free throws every day during practice. So, how do you think it will make him the next Jordan? What are the reasons he is the best, and how his game changes the other team's strategies? After enrolling first in public schools, Newman switched to Downey Christian School in the fall of 2012 after his father started working as a basketball coach and history instructor there. He started playing basketball for the middle school squad while he was in 5th grade. He was elevated to the varsity team nonetheless after scoring as many as 91 points in a single game and enjoying rapid success. His squad completed outside of the Florida High School Athletic Association's purview, FHSAA. Newman was point guard who was 11 years old. He was 4 feet 5 inches, which is 1.35 meters, tall and weighed 70 pounds. Even though he was wearing the tiniest uniform possible, he still needed to roll the waistband of his shorts and tighten the shoulders of his jersey with a hair tie. He averaged 12.4 points, 11 assists, and 4.3 steals per game in his first 3 starts. He led the state of Florida in assists while guiding Downey Christian to a 21-6 record. Newman scored 17 points a game on average in 6th grade. On December 19, 2012, Newman was included in an article titled 5th Grader Starting at for Florida Varsity Team on the high school sports website Max Preps. Over 3.5 million people watched a highlight reel of Newman at the recruiting website Scouts Focus uploaded to YouTube. He soon started garnering national attention for playing varsity basketball as a 5th grader, notably in Sports Illustrated and the New York Times. Newman appeared on various television shows including The Good Morning America, The Ellen DeGeneres Show, and Stephen Harvey. Additionally, he was asked to sing during the NBA Games halftime show for the Orlando Magic. The Huffington Post named Newman the best 6th grade basketball player you've ever seen in December 2013. He was averaging 13.6 points and 10.5 assists per game at that point. He was described as the most advertised 12-year-old basketball player in the world by the Tampa Bay Times in 2014. Some media publications questioned the promotion of Newman's career and compared him to a child celebrity. 2015 saw 7th grader Newman become the athlete with the most 1,000 career varsity points at his age. He averaged 19.8 points, 10.2 assists, and 3.2 steals per game for the 2014-15 season. On October 4, 2016, during the Middle School Hoops TV camp, Newman defeated top 2020 class prospect Kyrie Walker with 52 points in a highly publicized matchup. Over 13 million people watched its highlight reel from the match on YouTube. As a sophomore in high school in 2018, Newman has 3,873 total points, breaking Teddy Dupe's Florida prep record from 1998. He had a total of 34.7 assists, 5 rebounds, and 4 steals per game average in 2018-19 season. For his senior year, Newman changed schools to Prodigy Prep, an Orlando-based new school founded by his father, who would also serve as the basketball team's coach. Julian Newman is Puerto Rican, Jewish, and of African-American origin. His father, Jamie Newman, was a point guard at Colonial High School in Orlando when he played basketball. He started working as the head basketball coach and history teacher at Downey Christian School in 2012. Puerto Rican Vivian Gonzalez is Newman's mother. Before spending 4 years in the U.S. Navy and subsequently working for the USPS, Gonzalez was a point guard for University High School in Orlando, Florida. In the 3rd grade, Jaden, the younger sister of Newman, started playing varsity basketball for Downey Christian, garnering national team attention and making appearances on the shows like The Queen Latifah Show. At age 9, she reportedly received recruitment from NCAA Division I School Miami, Florida. 2015 saw the start of Newman's documentary series Born Ready, which was published on the YouTube site Elite Mixtapes. The reality program Hello Newmans, which was premiered by the Sports Network over time in 2019, features Newman and his family as well. Prodigy, a line of athletic clothing owned by his family, is affiliated with Newman. At his games, branded goods have been distributed. The Downey Christian School varsity basketball team rushes out of the locker room in a single file, led by a boy who is 4 years younger and 14 inches shorter than the next smallest player. He twists and bends his jersey straps with the plastic ties to keep them from slipping down his frail 4 foot by 5 body and 70 pounds. His size 4 feet are covered in tricolor socks with pastel waves, giving the impression that he would be a chic student manager. The young Julian Newman, a point guard, gets asked, "Are you on the team?" During away games, there is no question about his location, the Patriots' gym. The Julian, an 11-year-old 5th grader, leads his team into warm-ups while simultaneously bouncing 2 balls, serving as the Grand Marshal of the player parade. He enters the game with ace, shuffles through his pre-game routine, and then dribbles between his Pipes team legs, behind his back, and quickly across the court. The scene is so bizarre that almost it seems computer animated. Newman wasn't long ago a mere curiosity in the small Christian schools of Central Florida's tight-knit sports community. However, through internet footage, his age, height, and the startling contrast between his stature and the court with relative giants have garnered worldwide notice. More than 1.27 million people have viewed the most watched Julian video on YouTube. It has resulted in appearances on Steve Harvey Inside Edition, Baltimore Ravens player tweeting about it, news outlets as far away as China covering it, and a performance at Orlando Magic game. The viral movie was produced with assistance from Greenville, North Carolina-based Scout Focus, which analyzes and evaluates high school athletes. Between nibbles of chicken tenders from a kid's menu, Julian mentioned that he was practicing a routine involving free basketball 2 nights before his NBA halftime appearance. He still retains the same level of obsession despite its notoriety. There isn't much room for it to grow, if any. Julian spends his days exercising in hoops, shooting in his front yard, where his father, the Downey Christian coach, painted lines that resemble those on a college court. Every day Julian makes 100 free throws, 200 floaters, and 200 jump shots. He leans slightly into his 3-point shots as if to telepathically direct the ball. On a good day, the procedure takes 3 hours, not that he's in a rush. Jamie claimed that the neighbors had complained that the ball's thwunk had woken them up as late as 1 in the morning. Additionally, his routine is not necessarily finished at bedtime. Julian soft tosses a ball towards the ceiling while lying on his bed, always perfecting his form as so he does. The room is decorated with 13 NBA jerseys, posters of Magic Johnson and LeBron James, and basketballs that have been worn out within weeks. Julian claims that he has never taken more than 2 days off in a row, and even that it was to just treat a sprained ankle. He demands that there be a park or recreation facility with rim closed by before the Newmans travel on vacation. His limited computer time is typically spent watching videos on the YouTube channel Super Handles. Super Handles offer videos of dribbling drills and skillful moves. It is run by a former college player like Julian, whose father exposed him to Pete Maravich footage where he was a young child. Julian memorizes them before imitating them in the nearby court. He is portrayed by the Newmans as self-driven and somewhat of a prodigy who is willing to fulfill their fundamental needs to achieve his. They claim that he receives straight A's as a result of homework because basketball policy that is so successful it would make any parent happy. Explains why Julian used to finish his homework during the break so he could start making shots as soon as school let out. Well, what are your views on this? Is this kid overrated, and how can this make people see his talent? Well, this brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed watching it, then do like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content from us. We'll see you at the next one. Until then, peace.